Friday night food fights.
Oh, cats and kittens, we got a heck of a show for you tonight. The micromachines are just over halfway through their season, and the points are starting to shake out. Let's check out them little buggers down here. Looks like some of the racers have come out to say hello. How's it going there, micromach? Before we get these little fellas up on the top of the track, we're gonna show you how we score them week to week. Every Friday night, we'll run 6 heats and 2 main races. The cream will rise to the top and meet in the head-to-head feature. 1 point will be given to each heat winner, and they get 2 points for winning a main or feature race. Now that's enough of that, let's get to what you came for. Our first heat has 3 races with no wins so far. It's John Receiver, Bug, and Randall Ferocious. Receiver goes down untouched and takes the win. Now what happened here looks like Bug came over and pounded Randall into the wall. That's all it took to free up Receiver. In heat number 2, we're gonna have Paul Spink, who's been on a hot streak lately, Rich the Fixer, and Chance Roller. They're off and Fixer goes sideways and pushes all the boys back. I don't know if he got through though. Look what happens here. Fixer with an interesting maneuver. We saw that from Kappa Deluxe last week, and it turns out he's gonna take the win. Here at the top of the hill, we're gonna have Avocado. In the middle there and on the sides, it's Chicken George and Sweet Tea. Chicken George snuck right through everybody to take that one. Now look what happened here, folks. What you don't want to do is slide behind Chicken George, because he's a slippery little chicken. Heat number 4 is going to be a trio from the top. Our points leader there on the right is Rubber Toe. In the middle it's Big C, and Tooth Fairy rounds out the field. Rubber Toe gets his first win in a few weeks there. The glitter bomb comes down as Big C takes out Tooth Fairy. Another trio of big dogs here. That's Triple B, Kappa Deluxe, and Griffin Cross, all 3 having a pretty decent season. But this one is going to Triple B. You'd see he had it almost right out the gate, got into it with Kappa Deluxe, but Triple B sideways across the line. And we're gonna finish off with a good one here, folks. Our last heat is gonna be Clyde, Mama G in the middle, and Dirk Whipping Asher off to the right. And Mama G takes advantage of the boys getting tangled up, and she just slides on in for a nice easy victory. Looking back here, you see Clyde tried to take her out, but it was not enough. Mama G's heavy, and she is a big girl. So here are our heat winners for tonight. There's John Receiver, Rich the Fixer, Chicken George, Rubber Toe, and it looks like Triple B and Mama G are having some words over on the side. So, amping up into the A main, we're gonna have John Receiver in his very first main race, Rich the Fixer, and Chicken George. George goes sideways into Fixer, and I do not know who crossed the line first, but that was a very entertaining race. We can see Receiver fall behind. Chicken George comes across the middle, and wow, Rich the Fixer got to the line first, so the Fixer's in for a second consecutive week. Rich is headed on to the championship for the very first time, and he'll be taking one of these B main winners here in the championship. Is Rubber Toe, Triple B, and Mama G. They've all been here before, but who's gonna shut the door? Here we go. Triple B and Rubber Toe got into it as Mama G went hard into the wall. Here you see Triple B comes over, hits Rubber Toe Mama G hard into the wall, and Rubber Toe is across the line first. He's back in the championship for the first time in many, many weeks. There they all are, and there's the winners. Rich the Fixin' in his very first championship race, and Rubber Toe, man, he knows what it's like to be up there. To be there with the fans rooting you on at the top of the countertop drag strip. Rich the Fixer on the left, Rubber Toe on the right. Here we go, championship racing. Rubber Toe slipping and sliding all the way in for the win. Rich the Fixer could have caught up to him, but too little too late, as Rubber Toe takes yet another championship here in Granny's kitchen. So tonight, the fans are loving it, and Rubber Toe takes another win to stack them up. And he's gonna have 16 points here in the season, with Triple B, Clyde, Dirk Whippin' Asher, Kappa Deluxe, and Big C trailing behind. But the big story here was Mama G jumping over Griffin Cross to pass him in points. And now we're gonna turn it over to the Screaming Man, who is at a new location today. Where you at, boy?
Well, TJ, we're up at the hill for the Shorty Showdown. Let's hear it for your champion. That's Optimus in the 90-gram ORION packs. And the challenger, he's back, folks. Food Fights legend Fractal Panda driving in the rusty cage. Race 1. Fractal Panda wins! Race 2! Fractal Panda takes them both! Well, that's a familiar sound. Fractal Panda is back on top here at the Shorty Showdown. ORION had a good run, but it wasn't enough for the rusty cage. Fractal Panda will be back next week to take on a new challenger. And now for the main event. What a beautiful day for racing. There's your Food Fights champion, Speedy G in Tacos and Fuego. And the challenger's neighbor driving in Kid Ribs. What? Who's coming up with the names this season? Race 1. Speedy G wins! Race 2! Speedy G wins them both! Looks like those ribs just weren't juicy enough to take down Speedy G! So, Neighbor and Kid Ribs is a one-hit wonder, and Speedy G continues his reign of terror here on Friday